Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to more World Series 2016 games. So today we've got Exile against Asus. We've got Asus in the north in the Toxin. He's gone for a fake barracks, and in the south we've got Exile in the green, USA Laser. Quite a balanced matchup. I would say that probably Tox has got this slight edge on this matchup and in this map, because if Tox can get in there pretty quick, which I believe he can do, and secure the middle, I think Tox can control the game. And Asus is a very good player, as I've found from playing him before in previous tournaments and stuff. He is a very good player. He knows his maps, he knows his detail, because he's going for a terrorist, and he's going to the center to get the terror car. It's going to be a good scout. Also, we've got Chinook dropping a dozer from Exile in the top left. It's going to be successful in running over some workers, or at least delaying the supply for a bit, because there's no tunnel. But this terror car should go back, I believe, in Asus. Or what is this Chinook doing? Why has he gone back? Okay, so the terror car actually just going to go in here and going to actually go for the dozer and going to hit it. So this is his last dozer. He needs to now rescue that. So if that dozer there would have been boxed in correctly, this dozer here would have been able to do a lot more damage and keep that supply off. Asus would have been in a pretty bad spot, actually, because that dozer would have just stayed there causing loads of hassle, and this tech wouldn't have been able to kill it that easily. But that's changed the game a little bit. That's that Chinook's now come back, going to drop the dozer off, but it's actually not dropping off yet. It's still not collecting. This ambulance is going to go down. That was waypointed over there. Going to leave some scrap, but the technical's going to go down anyway. The ambulance is waypointed over there. I probably would have waypointed it over here instead and left the dozer over here and boxed my dozer in. But Exile choosing a different route, and this game's going to pan out slightly different to what I expected there to happen. Exile has got his Chinooks on 0, which is what I always recommend. He's not able to pull them away nice and quick. Asus going for a dual-pronged attack with this tentacle over here. It's going to release probably some RPGs yet. So this one's chased away on the right side, but on the left side it's going to be more harassment, killing some power as well for Asus. So it's very good. Asus is a very good player, not to be underestimated, and it looks like he's controlling this game straight away. Exile just falling behind in certain areas, and that's pushing him behind. So some more harassment on this right side. More technicals, going to catch a V, going to do some big damage to Chinooks. That Chinook's going to get low and it's going to move really slow. He's going to make it more prone to attacks. Asus is totally dominating this game. He's played flawless so far. And GG, that's Exile out pretty quick. I think that's our quickest game so far. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Well played for Asus. Exile, I felt, definitely could have won that game, or at least made the game go on a little bit longer by boxing that dozer in. So we're going to go into the second game. Of course, like always, it's best of 5 in this first round. It's the first guy to win 3 games. Going to see a fake barracks again from Asus. He's got Tox again, and he's against Inf, so more imbalanced armies than the first matchup. Inf should be losing to Tox the majority of the time. Don't get me wrong, Inf is strong and good, but he has to play super good, and Tox can pretty much sit back for most of the game, or if he's aggressive in the beginning, no matter what Tox does, he's going to be off to an advantage with these armies. Ace is going to go for a similar build order. It's not going to do a tunnel on the left. He's going to go for the terror car again, which is probably going to get some trucks or a dozer. This truck on the right is going to go and scout for probably a worker. You can do that, but that means this supply is going to be longer before it gets on 2 trucks. I say that, but it's out now. Asus has Exile has got plenty of cash. Asus, if he plays this perfectly and if he plays aggressive, he should be winning this pretty comfortably based on the armies, unless Exile plays superb. He has boxed his supplies in pretty good, but both actually. A technical can go around the back there, so I don't know if it's worth doing a bunker there or at least some kind of defense. This truck isn't going to have much luck, and it looks like Asus is actually going for the oil capture, which will put Asus off to a super good economical start. He's going to have oils on like 230. He's going to have oils on like 230, and he'll have 2,000 extra and 200 every 12 seconds from each oil. Asus again going for a dozer hunt, similar to how he did in the first game. Asus is actually going to be on 3 oils unless Exile denies that one. I can't see him doing it anytime soon. Very impressed by Asus's gameplay over the last few months. Very good player, one to watch out for in this series for sure. So the splash damage from that scrapped up technical has killed a load of infantry. Exile going for his propaganda center. I don't know if that's a little bit premature because he's hardly got any units out and already teching up. Asus did get that denied. Actually, the oil was denied. Terracar coming in, but Asus should know there's mines there. I don't think he was paying attention, or maybe just forgot for a second that there's mines automatically on there. Asus now upgrading to a second war factory. I don't know if that's upgraded now or not. He hasn't got enough cash yet. Actually, it's already on the way. Palace is coming. Hospital capture is coming along. The winner of this game, I believe, goes on to play Herb, who is waiting in the second round. He had a free pass on the first round, so the winner will go on to face him. At the moment, it's looking like Asus might take this first round because he's already 1-0 up, and this second game is looking good. No matter with the armies slightly in his favour. I think that's going to have tech RPGs in there. It's going to kill that, and the quad's going to be able to march in. That was actually very smart by Asus. Well played. Exile's a little bit stuck. This is what I mean when I said he made the propaganda center a little bit prematurely, because now he's got the propaganda center, he's got mines on it and stuff, but he's got only 1 outpost and 1 ECM to defend against this. No power now, so it's going to be a little while before he's able to get more outposts out. Asus really playing good. Exile, that's going to go down. That's going to be all his units, so he's got no units on the field apart from this outpost that's just finished now. But it's not going to be enough to hold on even against this. Never mind what's to come with the palace, the 2 oils captured, and 2 war factories that Asus is on. I can't see Exile coming back from this. That supply on the right is going to go down. It's going to give him general's points. The trucks are going to die as well, I would imagine, and they're going to be able to give the quads the scrap. I would scrap up that quad because a Vet 3 quad is more powerful or does more damage when it's not scrapped, I believe. Something to do with when it scraps up, the rate of fire goes down, so it's better to actually leave the quads unscrapped and just get them vetted, if possible. Obviously, rather than if it's not vetted, then scrap it up. But if it is already vetted, then don't scrap it because they're more powerful. So that's 2-0 for Asus. Very quick games and very well played by Asus, especially that second game. Totally controlled it. From the offset into the third game, so Asus only needs to win 1 more, and Exile needs to win 3 or the next 3 games in a row. Exile has got Tox now against Laser, so it's similar to the first matchup. Exile, there's no reason why he can't win this. Tox, if he controls the game from the beginning, should be able to win against Laser. So let's see how this pans out. He's done a fake barracks. And I think you can actually build that barracks a little bit closer, but I think if you build the fake barrack straight away, the terrorist actually gets to the car quicker, rather than I think the terrorist can. Does it walk a little bit quicker than the worker? I'm not 100% sure, but I tested it on melting snow, and if you build a fake barrack straight away, your terrorist gets there quicker than rather if you build it closer to it. But he's actually not going for the terror car anyway. He's just going to defend the right side with it, and very well so as well, because the dozer is going to get dropped probably on this right side. There is a ranger inside of there as well. This is very slow of a drop from Asus. It's so slow that this tunnel is actually going to get up now. If you went straight away and wasn't hesitant with that second ranger, that would have worked, but now he's going to be denied it. Even if he drops off the ranger, it's already going to get scouted, and the technical is just going to kill it. I would imagine the dozer is going to drop there. Going to run over some stuff. You can just hold the alt key and just click, 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 and the dozer will just keep going back and forward and killing everything. I would imagine now he's going to go for the oil capture. That one's already ready to go. That one's going to go as well, but it should be scouted because those RPGs have got a huge range, and yeah, he can see that, so he should be denying that straight away. He also, knowing that that one's going to be captured, you should also be checking this one and also be checking that one. Technical should go there straight away, but actually Exile is not going to react in time. I don't think he's spotted it. He should at least hear it, because that noise is very loud, and he's clearly got vision of it, so he can hear and see it. When those oils get up, it's going to be very hard for Exile to come back from this. Saying that, Asus is actually only on one supply. Gonna see some terrorists dropped off. I don't know if I would have preferred to hit him economically and hit the supply. He's going to delay the V production. Whichever one you hit is good. They both cost the same. Both cost 2,000. If you sell a supply, you only get how much do you get back? If you sell a supply, you only get 400 back, because you lose the value of a Chinook, so that takes it down from 2,000 to 800, and you get half of the 800. So I believe you get 400 back from a supply. If you sell a war factory, you get 1,000. A little tip for people there. Exile going to be aggressive on this right side, but Asus is now going to be on 3 oils and very soon 2 supplies, 4 Chinooks. This is looking very bad for Asus unless he's going to do some serious damage here, but with only 2 RPGs it's not enough. One technical going to go down, which doesn't help things for Exile. Exile economically needs to do something, at least be either killing these oils, killing some Chinooks. Needs to be doing something. Even if you just target that with the Tox tunnel, or you just pop out one unit and just attack it with an RPG or anything. He's going to do a terror attack, but that one could be killed for free anyway. The terror attack is actually going to fail. That one's the one you want to terror attack, because that's the dangerous one. When you go over there, you're going to get attacked by Vs and stuff. But I don't know what to say. This is looking very bad for Exile. No observers this time, so this one isn't being streamed. This tunnel's going to go down so quick with the Hellfires. It's going to go down so quick. This oil's still up, so now he's on 4 supplies and 3 oils. Very right, so he's gone for the command center before strategy center, because the only way he could have lost that was by getting dozer hunted. But Asus, very well played. Exile, he needed to stop those oil captures, otherwise that was GG. If you stop those oil captures, he was very much in that, but those oil captures, look at the money difference, and Asus was on only 1 supply, whereas Exile was on 2. So Asus is just a higher caliber of a player in that one, I think. Got more experience, higher levels, and played perfect there. So I look forward to seeing him against Herb in the second round. That those should be some close and good games. So GG, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next World Series video.